Hi folks, this is Vicki at patternprincess.com. Today I want to show you how to do the single crochet chainless foundation stitch. This is what it looks like. And this is a little bit different than starting your crochet off. It takes the place of starting your crochet off with the normal chain stitches that we do. This is this bottom row. And then this row is coming back then, working your single crochet stitches into the top loop of that chain stitch. Okay. And what happens is you get a little bit bigger holes here. And for some crochet projects, it doesn't matter, it doesn't show up. You know, it depends on if you're going to put a border on or what you're going to do. So this is what that normal chain stitch with a single crochet looks like. And this is what the chainless single crochet foundation stitch looks like. Okay, you really just don't have the gaps that you do otherwise. It looks just like your normal row of single crochet stitches. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do that. It's really simple, but that's why you would use it. Let me get my yarn here. I just have some sample yarn. It's a medium weight. This will work with any weight yarn. So I'm just going to get my slip knot on. I just make a loop, fold it over, bring one of the loops through, and I got my slip knot. Okay, and you don't want your stitches too tight, or they'll get too tight, too hard to get into. And as I'm working this, it kind of like gets kind of wonky. Of course, I've been playing with this now too. It looks curved, but it straightens out as soon as you put in your other stitches. So just so you know that too, as I'm working it looks wonky. So we're going to chain 2, 1, 2. Now we're going to go into that, back into that second chain, 1, 2, the very furthest chain from the hook. Insert our hook, draw up a yarn loop, yarn over, and then go through that first loop. That creates your chain stitch right there. Now we're going to yarn over and go through 2 loops. That is your single crochet. Now, in that first 2 chains that we skipped right here, that is going to count as your first single crochet stitch in your chain stitch. Okay, so then we're going to go into the bottom 2 loops of this chain stitch and single crochet we just made. Go to the bottom 2 loops, yarn over, draw the yarn through. We have 2 loops on the hook. Yarn over, go through 1 loop, and we'll yarn over, go through 2 loops. This is the whole process all the way through. We go through the bottom chains, yarn over, draw through the loop, bring it through 1 loop, yarn over, and bring it through 2 loops. And we just continue to do this all the way across. See, that one's a little bit tight. I can't get in it. Hold on. I will. There we go. Yarn over and bring it through. Yarn over, go through 1 loop, and yarn over, go through 2 loops. I'm going to do a couple more, but yarn over, go through the 2 loops on the bottom, yarn over, go through 1 loop and 2 loops. Insert your hook into those bottom loops, yarn over, bring it through, yarn over, go through a loop, and yarn over, go through 2 loops. Now, you see how it's kind of like curved and kind of wonky as I'm working at it? It's kind of partially because how I'm holding it, and also how tight you might be making your bottom stitches. But you see how that kind of straightens out once I kind of pull on a little bit? But that there is how you do the single crochet, at least this is what I call it, the single crochet chainless foundation stitch. Okay, I hope that this helps you. Thanks for watching. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. You can get a written version of this pattern on the website too, by the way.